What if the end of the world wasn't the end for you? No air, no water, frozen solid, boiled alive, blasted with radiation. This animal has survived all of it. It's been to space and came back alive. It can dry out for decades and come back to life just by adding water. You've probably walked past thousands of them. Meet the tardigrade, also known as the waterbear or the moss piglet. It's a microscopic animal barely half a millimeter long. You can't see it with your naked eye, but under a microscope it looks almost unreal. A soft, segmented body, 8 stubby legs, tiny claws gripping onto whatever surface it lives on, almost like a miniature alien. And here's the strange part. They're everywhere, in the deepest parts of the ocean, on the highest mountains, in Antarctic ice, and even in the thin layer of moss growing on walls, trees, rooftops. Right now, there could be thousands of them, just a few steps away from you. But none of that is impressive, because their real ability only shows up when everything else dies. Let's start simple. Heat. Most life begins to fail at temperatures far below boiling. Proteins break down, cells collapse. But some tardigrades, they've survived temperatures above 150 degrees Celsius. That's hotter than boiling water. Now, flip it. Cold. At around minus 273 degrees Celsius, absolute zero, molecular motion nearly stops. Life shouldn't function there at all. And yet, tardigrades have survived temperatures just a fraction above that. Frozen, completely immobilized, and still alive. But temperature isn't the only threat. Radiation. For humans, exposure to high radiation damages DNA, causing cells to fail, mutate, or die. But tardigrades can survive over 1,000 times that amount, levels that would instantly destroy most known forms of life. Now add pressure. In the deep ocean, pressure can crush organisms beyond recognition. Tardigrades have survived pressures 6 times greater than the deepest ocean trenches. And then, the ultimate test, space. No oxygen, no pressure, extreme radiation, unfiltered solar exposure. In 2007, scientists sent tardigrades into outer space, completely exposed. And when they brought them back, some of them came back to life, an animal that survived space. So how does something this fragile-looking survive something this extreme? The answer is, it doesn't. At least, not in the way you think. When conditions become too harsh, the tardigrade doesn't fight. It shuts down, completely. It enters a state called cryptobiosis. Its body begins to dry out. It loses up to 97% of its water. Its metabolism drops to almost zero, and it curls into a tiny, shriveled form known as a ton. At this point, it's not really alive, but it's not dead either. It's paused. Inside that state, something incredible happens. Its cells undergo a process called vitrification. Instead of forming damaging ice crystals or collapsing structures, everything turns into a glass-like state, stable, protected, frozen in place. And then there's something even more fascinating, a unique protein called D-sup, short for damage suppressor. This protein literally wraps around the tardigrade's DNA, shielding it from radiation damage. Think about that. It doesn't repair damage after it happens. It prevents it from happening at all. And this combination, shutting down, drying out, protecting its DNA, turns the tardigrade into something almost indestructible. Here's where things start to feel unreal. Tardigrades can remain in this suspended state for years, in some cases, decades. No food, no water, no activity, just waiting. And then you add water. That's it. Within hours, sometimes minutes. It rehydrates, its metabolism restarts, its body unfolds, and it begins moving again, as if nothing ever happened. Scientists have revived tardigrades after more than 30 years in this state. Imagine falling asleep today and waking up decades later, like no time had passed. For the tardigrade, that's normal. This isn't just a strange survival trick. It changes how we think about life itself. Because if an organism can survive like this, then maybe life isn't as fragile as we believed. Maybe it doesn't need constant stability. Maybe it doesn't even need to stay alive the entire time. This has huge implications. For space exploration, Could life travel between planets, hidden in microscopic forms like this? For medicine, could we one day preserve human cells, organs, even entire bodies in a suspended state? For biology, could aging be slowed, paused, or controlled in ways we don't yet understand? So maybe this animal isn't breaking the rules of nature. Maybe it's exposing something we got wrong. Because somewhere, right now, it's waiting for the world to become livable again. And then they'll just wake up. So, what's your take on the tardigrade? Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you enjoyed this kind of video, you'll probably like the others on the channel too. See you in the next one.